Hey everyone, welcome to Five Questions with, and today I'm sitting down with Jeremy Hardy. Jeremy, say hi to everyone out
Hi,
there.
everybody.
All right, perfect. I love it. You came so prepared today. I would say you were the only person, or I should say the first person so far, to have all the questions listed out and a couple key points. So truly, I thank you for how serious you are taking this.
Thank you. I wanted to make a good impression. This is a little out of what I normally do.
Good. Listen, but you're stepping outside of your comfort zone, and I always say uncomfortability is a product of growth. So I have to commend you on that. That you are again taking this seriously and not being shy. There are a lot of people that again shy away from video because they're nervous about it. But you kind of jumped right in. You booked the appointment, said let's do it. So to you, credit or kudos, I should say.
Thank you.
No worries. All right, question one, Jeremy. What separates you from the competition?
It's a good question. I'm an extremely driven person in anything that I do.
Okay.
You can even say relentless.
Okay.
I don't know how to give up.
Okay.
I'll go to the end of the earth to reach that goal just so I can say that I did it, like
That's
a little
amazing.
kid. Yeah,
So do you bring that same type of service to your clients?
100%. That's not something that I fake. That's just something that's part of my personality. So I don't have to try to do that. It's just how I naturally am.
Where does that come from? It's just something you've always had your whole life. You're just ever chasing that next goal.
Yeah. I kind of grew up tougher than most.
Okay.
And if I wanted something, I had to go get it.
Okay.
Nobody was going to give it to me or help me get there. And it kind of made me that way for everything I do in life.
I respect that a lot. Good for you. So question two, what is your favorite part of the real estate world?
My favorite part of the real estate world is probably most people's least favorite.
Okay.
I enjoy the chaos of it because it can be chaotic.
Okay.
There's always something going on. There's so many variables, so many things can happen, and it can be kind of crazy. And I like that. I like that environment. I thrive in that type of
I like
environment.
that. I would say I'm very similar to that where once everything's moving, a bunch of pieces, you're trying to coordinate a bunch of different things. It's like, oh, I feel at peace. When there's not enough things kind of going on, it's like, oh, what's going on? Or should I be doing something else? Or I don't know what it is, but I think the fact that you can say you thrive in a chaotic environment. Have you ever worked in like a restaurant or anything like that either?
No.
Because some like
Yeah.
restaurant people have the same thing. Oh, it's the hustle and bustle, of the kitchen, and you got to go out there and service different things. I've heard that kind of same thing where the chaotic energy, and I don't know if chaotic is the best word, but I think it's unpredictability about it. Is you wake up every day and you don't know what's gonna happen next. You don't know what your day is gonna be like. You don't know if your phone call is gonna be, oh my god, my basement's flooding.
Right.
So we always get this kind of uneasy nature, but I think if you can stomach that, I think that's really good. So the fact that you enjoy that so early on in your career is gonna lead to success in the future for you.
Nice.
Yeah. So question three, how do you stay motivated in the competitive market right now? It's tough. It's a tough time to get into real estate. It's a tough time to be an agent right now.
Right.
So what keeps you motivated? I know you mentioned in the first question you're incredibly driven.
Yes. So motivation could be a funny thing. As you know, I had a brief stint with another company
Okay.
when I first got into real estate. And after a short period in time, I left there pretty confused, wondering if maybe I made a mistake getting into this industry. And luckily, the stars aligned, and I got in contact with you through another agent. And when I came to Revolve, it was night and day difference than what I was used to before. I see everybody succeeding over here. Everybody's happy and just getting it done. After the meeting I had with you that first day, I felt that level of excitement that I had that first day when I got my license. And I like lost it for a little bit, along the way with that other
Yeah.
company, but it was reignited after talking to you and seeing everybody else in Revolve, like being as successful as they are.
And pushing, and I think you found inspiration. That's incredibly kind. I appreciate the kind words. I think that it's in yourself. You definitely have found this new motivation, and you've taken this platform and you've run with it. Where a lot of agents don't always run with it, but you've seen the value and you've kind of bought all into it. And especially with your brand now, Homes with Hardy. I love that brand. I love that you're trying to develop websites. I love that you're kind of getting uncomfortable and doing things like this. That is inspiring to those around you, and I think to everyone else that's looking to work with you, that you're going to push yourself and that you want to continue to grow.
Absolutely.
So that's awesome. So that's where your newfound motivation is coming from. I'll
It,
take credit over here.
it's
Revolve has helped giving you the platform to get motivated.
it's
But
absolutely from you
again, I
guys.
also think it's from you. You mentioned kind of coming up from a tougher background. Nothing was given to you. You've worked for everything that you have. And
Mhm.
I think in real estate, that's the best part about real estate is nothing is handed to you. You get out of real estate exactly what you put into it. If you don't put any work in, you're not going to get anything out of it. But if you put the work in, you will reap the rewards of it. And I am excited to see your newfound success because I guarantee it's going to be like a rocket ship once you hit your stride.
Thank you.
Of course. So, Jeremy, what's the biggest misconception about you?
Biggest misconception about me is I get told all the time when I meet new people that when they first meet me, they think I'm going to be a jerk.
Okay.
I look kind of mean. I can be pretty rough around the edges. I can be pretty brash sometimes, very straightforward and to the point. And if you don't know me, that might come off as aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
I like to look at it more as I'm going to treat you as a friend when I first meet you. So I'm going to act like we've known each other our whole lives. So I might say something that maybe it might not be exactly what you want to hear, but it's the truth. And you know you're going to get that with me every time. So I would say probably the biggest misconception about me is that I can be a jerk. I'm actually super friendly. I'm kind of like the class clown.
Okay.
I'll say and do things just to make you laugh and to make you happy. I'm definitely not mean. Please don't think I'm mean.
No, and I actually, from getting to know you, you're incredibly kind. I remember one of the first days you walked into the office, you brought everyone coffee and donuts, and you didn't even drink coffee.
No.
You were just like, I wanted to be a part of it. I wanted to get all in. Since our connection, you're one of the nicest people I've met, and I appreciate that kindness, and I think that's something that all of your clients will share once they get to know you. I dealt with that a little bit differently with being so young that people didn't think I knew what I was doing or knowing what I was talking about. So we're all kind of battling something, but I think again, any clients looking to work with Jeremy, get to know him, have a conversation with him, and you will realize he is one of the kindest people out there, and he will again move mountains for you, as he said earlier.
Absolutely.
That's awesome. So last question here. We've talked all real estate. What are some hobbies outside of work for you?
Hobbies outside of work. I like to be like a family guy.
Okay.
I like being home with my wife, my daughter, my dog. You couldn't drag me to a nightclub.
Okay.
When I was young, I was in that lifestyle. I went pro pretty young and retired early.
I like that. Pro in the club life.
Now in my element, I'm wearing sweatpants, memory foam slippers. I have my feet up with a glass of wine,
Okay.
maybe in the front yard with my wife and dog, and
Nice.
I'm extremely happy. So, doing absolutely nothing is the goal there.
I like that. So now, is that where some of your maybe motivation comes from as well, from your wife and kids?
Absolutely, 100%.
Tell me about that.
So, not to go too deep into this part again, but like I did grow up a little rougher than most.
Mhm.
Maybe didn't have the best role models set
Okay.
up for me. And it's extremely important for me that my kids, right now, just my daughter, we're planning to have another one soon.
Awesome.
Yes. It's very important to me that they see me doing something that's honorable. It's in the public eye. That's good. I'm making a difference in people's lives, helping people. I want my daughter to see me doing that and hopefully one day follow in the same footsteps, maybe get her real estate license and do something like this as well.
Mhm.
Um,
I think that's one of the things you mentioned earlier on, which resonated and again speaks to your character so much. As you sat down, you said, "I want to be proud of what I tell my daughter what I do."
Absolutely.
And I think you're probably an amazing father for that, an amazing husband, and I think that's where a lot of this motivation is coming from. It's your drive to again forget your past. That doesn't matter. You've never let it define you. You come in with a smile every day, and you're pushing forward to better your future and your family's future. So you deserve a ton of credit for that, and I appreciate you sharing that with us today.
Absolutely.
That concludes my 5 questions, Jeremy. If you want to plug yourself for everyone out there.
My name is Jeremy Hardy. You can reach me at 508-496-0233. I also have a website, homesbyhardy.com. Currently, Wi-Fi is not a huge fan of it, especially
We're working on it. We're working on it. We're working on it.
especially Comcast. If you view it on your phone, no issues.
Good. All right. Listen, we are figuring out all the bugs with this website. Jeremy, truly, this was an amazing time. I appreciate you coming on. Everyone, stay tuned for other episodes. Today, I was sitting down 5 questions with Jeremy Hardy.
Thanks for giving me the opportunity
Of
today.
course.